Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a reading update, daily reading update. I want to say daily, but I'm not really going to be putting these out daily. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet. I know there's probably going to be a couple day period where you're not going to see any videos from me. That's just the way it's going to go. Because of, going into the hospital tomorrow and everything. So yeah, today's the 8th of July. It is Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. As of recording this, it's almost 1:30 in the afternoon. I just came home. Garrett and I did go out for a little bit this morning. We went to Walmart, first of all, and I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought like new shampoo and body wash and just those general like toiletry type items that I'm going to just take with me because they're going to be new. So that way I'm not going to run out of them as quickly as the ones I already have like in the bathroom. So I got all that stuff and we got what we're going to have for dinner tonight, which is tacos. It's going to be my last at-home meal for a little while. And tacos, homemade tacos are one of my favorite things. So we're having that for dinner tonight. And then I head off tomorrow. I have to pack tonight as well. I haven't done that yet. I'm delaying it as long as I can. And it's all a psychological thing, right? You guys, if any of you have gone through anything, it's something that you don't necessarily want to do. You kind of like push what you need to do as long as possible. So we got back from Walmart. I had breakfast because we always try and go first thing in the morning before breakfast. Came home, had breakfast, and then we were sitting around and I kind of wanted to go out and do something, but it's just disgustingly hot outside, you guys. It's 31, but like 37 with the humidity. So I think that's like really hot. I can't remember what it is in Fahrenheit. That's in Celsius. Bear with. Let me just see if I can get there's my calculator. Sorry, new laptop. So 37 times 2, 37 plus 37 plus 30, because it's double it and add 30 for Fahrenheit. It's 104 degrees outside. Fahrenheit. Ouch. So Garrett and I I said to him, I just felt like going for a walk inside. So I said, let's go over to the Indigo, our version of Barnes & Noble, a couple towns over. It's a slightly bigger store than the one that we have in our town. And it's about a 20-minute drive, but I'm not going to get to drive. And I love to drive, and I'm not going to do that for like 6 months. So I thought, let me enjoy a little bit longer driving my car. And we actually put some gas in it. When I'm away, Garrett's going to go out once a week and just get it started. He doesn't have his driver's license, but he's like, even without his driver's license, he can back it down the driveway and reverse it and then pull it back in. And then I think my brother's going to come by every couple weeks or so, and he's going to actually take it for a run around the block, just so the car itself doesn't seize up or anything happens to it. So that's why I put some gas in it. So that would be good to go. But anyway, so we took a drive out to Indigo, and I thought, oh, I'll buy myself a book. I bought 5. So I thought I'd do a little these are the physical books I'm bringing to the hospital book haul for you guys. And Garrett said, he was so funny. He's like, oh, okay. He goes, in a few weeks when you're done these, he said, you'll send me with a list back to Indigo to go buy more. And I'm like, oh, no. I'm like, I can just order them online and have you bring them to me. Don't be silly. Cut out the middleman. So anyway, that was nice. I did save a bunch of money because everything I bought was on sale. It was like either 30% off, or 2 of them were buy one, get one for 50% off. And I do have the Plum Rewards card, so I automatically get an extra 10% off anyway. So yeah, so first of all, let's start off with what I'm reading. So let me do the old share screen here. So share screen right here. So right now, let me go back here so you guys can see. There we go. So I am currently reading Cold Case Scandal by Nicole Helm. This is the 4th book in the Hudson Sibling Solutions series by her. And so far I'm enjoying it. I'm about 40 pages into the book, and it's a 224-page book, so not quite 25% of the way through it. And I am enjoying it. It's about our main character, Mary, who is like the for this business that these siblings run, which is solving cold cases, she's like the administrative person. She does all the paperwork, she does this, that, and the other thing. And at the beginning of the book, they are trying to locate uh, a client who paid them, but then never gave any details. And that was like a year ago. So Mary's like, we need to return this money. So she, with the help of the police, the local police, track this guy down. She shows up at his house right as a drive-by shooting is taking place. So he kind of like saves her, and then they're in the car together, and she's like, hey, I got a place for you to hide out, and it's my family's ranch. And that's where they are now. So it's kind of like, what the secret, like we know that his mother was murdered 10 years earlier, and he's trying to find the killer. So that's kind of the mystery, I guess, that's going to be solved in this book. So far, I am really enjoying it. Now, I was reading, let me go ahead and remove that. I was reading In Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. I was about halfway through it, and it was due back at the library this morning at 5 a.m. And I know I could have stuck it on, airplane mode or turned off the Wi-Fi and kept the book a bit longer. But the fact of the matter is that it's taken me a week to get to 50%. I'm like, I've read it before already. I was liking it, but I wasn't loving it. Now, I did have it out on audio as well from Everand, but I realized what I didn't like the first time, and that was the audio. I did not like the narrator on the audiobook. So I think I got a little bit listened to last night. I'm like, that's not for me. I'm like, I'm just going to put it down for now and call it a day. It's a soft DNF. Maybe one day in a few years, I will go back to it. But for right now, I'm good. I know it's everybody's favorite Christina Lauren. It's not mine. That would be The Unhoneymooners, in case anyone is curious. So yeah. But anyway, speaking of Christina Lauren, let me show you guys what I bought at Indigo. So first of all, I got a little bag because you need something to carry all this stuff in. So there's my little bag. It says Indigo. And like I said, I got 5 books. I'm just going to kind of show them to you. This is the one I'm going to start with. And it is Tangled Up in You by Christina Lauren. This is part of the Meant to Be series. This is not a series you need to read in order. I know some of you are cringing at the thought. These are all retellings of Disney or classic fairy tales, if you will. The first book is Cinderella. The second book is Beauty and the Beast. The third book is The Little Mermaid. And then this one, of course, is Tangled or Rapunzel. And they're all done by different authors. Who's the first book by? Is it Julie Murphy? The second book, I think, is Jasmine Guillory. I can't remember who book 3 is by. But yeah, so these are all actually, I said to my husband, I'm not surprised. When I looked at it, copyright 2024 by Disney Enterprises. So kudos to Disney. I am looking forward to this because Tangled is one of my favorite Disney movies. I just think it's absolutely delightful. And I think a lot of us might, Finn, the male lead in Tangled, is, for a cartoon character, is kind of cute. So I am very excited about this, that this is the one I'm going to be starting off with. And yeah, I'm interested to see what Christina Lauren does with this. Now, I did read If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy, and I really liked it. So I do recommend this, especially if you're a Disney fan. And I'm not really a big Disney fan, but it's kind of really fun to read these. I always do love a good fairy tale retelling. So there's that one. And then the other ones that I got here. Now, this is going to be a reread for me, but I loved it so much I wanted a physical edition of it. And that is Sunkissed by Casey West. I read this last summer or the summer before. This is, speaking of retellings, this is a YA retelling, sort of Dirty Dancing. So it's about a girl who of her family who go to this cabin or this resort, for the summer, and they don't allow cell phones. So it takes you back to that 1950s, 1960s feel where they don't have cell phones. They don't have this and that. And she kind of falls for this guy in the band, and she's having trouble with her friends. It's very much like, if you have watched Dirty Dancing and if you're a fan of Dirty Dancing, you will appreciate this. Even though it's a YA novel, it is absolutely delightful. And I recommend it, and I'm looking forward to rereading it. It's a book that makes me happy, and I think that's kind of what I'm going for. Everything that I bought is kind of books that I know are going to make me happy, which is definitely what I'm going to need. Cheerful books, basically. Next up, we have, I think this is the newer Susan Mallory, The Summer Book Club. Gorgeous cover on this one. So yeah, this one and one of the other ones was buy one, get one 50% off. So yeah. The rules of the Summer Book Club are simple. No sad books. What was I just saying? No pressure, and yes to wine. Besties Laurel and Paris are excited to welcome Cassie to the group. This year, the book club is about fill your heart reads and escape from the chaos of every day, running a business, raising a family, juggling 100 to-dos. Even the dog is demanding, but the bestest boy, it says. But just, it's a friendship book. This isn't really necessarily romance per se, but I am really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be absolutely delightful. And then I got this one. I've had my eye on this one for a while, and it was 30% off. Plus, I got an extra 10% off with my Plum card. So this is The Love of My Afterlife by Christy Greenwood. I have never heard of this author before. I don't know if this is her first book, but I just think the premise of this is so delightful. A recently deceased woman meets the one in the afterlife waiting room, scoring a second chance at life and love if she can find him on Earth before 10 days are up. So yeah, so she dies, ends up in like the waiting room to the afterlife, and she meets this guy, and then it turns out that he was there by mistake. So he gets brought back, and now she's kind of being given the second chance, and she goes back, but as it said, she has to find him. So yeah, this sounds really good. Oh my God, Colleen Hoover quote on the front. It's okay. Even Colleen Hoover can like books. Even though I don't feel like she can write a good one, but that's my opinion. So anyway, yeah, The Love of My Afterlife by Christy Greenwood. Very much looking forward to this one. It is, the color here washes out just a little bit, but this is a really bright and cheerful cover. So yay on that one. And last but not least, this is a book that I have actually borrowed from Kindle Unlimited before, never read. It's a chunker of a book. And this was the other one that was the buy one, get one 50% off. And this is All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata. And it says new edition with exclusive bonus content. No idea what this is about. I've heard great things about this author. She was going around BookTube for years when I first joined BookTube. Like I said, her stuff used to be on KU, but I guess has now been picked up by Avon, actually, by Avon Publishing. And yeah, sounds good. It says New York Times bestselling author and queen of the slow burn romance. Mariana Zapata's fan favorite All Roads Lead Here is a story about finding love when you least expect it, now with new exclusive content. The people we lose take a part of us with them, but they leave a part of themselves there too. So yeah, sounds good. I just really liked it, and I thought it was a really pretty book. So I am looking forward to getting to this one. So these are all the books that I'm going to bring with me, all the physical books. Of course, I'm going to have both my e-readers. And it's just kind of nice to have a pile of books on your bedside table, no matter where you are, right? So, and they're colorful and they're cheerful and pardon me, I've got the hiccups, and they're going to make me happy. And that's what the main thing is. But anyway, guys, I should go do some relaxing. Thank you all so much for watching today. I will post something tomorrow in the community tab when I've got settled in. I may do a video. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But I will try and get a video before the end of the week, maybe Thursday or Friday, if at all possible, if not tomorrow. But I will definitely post in my community tab, like I said, let you guys know how things are going. And if anything at all, I will try and get some shorts up because they will probably be the easiest. But that's it, guys. I'm going to head out, and I will talk to you guys head out. I'm going to go sit and relax for the rest of the afternoon and stay out of the heat. And I think that you should too. So anyone else who's dealing with this heat wave, stay cool. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.